Hi, I'm Vonda Downs with Movement Mortgage, and I'm here with Sarah Munoz from the Munoz Home Team.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, it's great to see you. And we just wanted to get together, bring you some information about the current real estate market. There's a lot of different things out there that are confusing. You can hear your next door neighbor say one thing and a news article say another. And so what is the market really like right now for buyers?
That's a really good question. A really good question. The market has been an extreme seller's market for the last several years. And in the last 6 months, it's taken a new level of extremity to benefit sellers. And it's been hard for buyers, really hard. And there's been a lot of our personal friends, family, clients who have been discouraged because we have seen things we've never seen. Waiving appraisals, waiving inspections, buying a house sight unseen.
Wow.
There was a point that people were just doing videos and making offers and offering $100,000 over asking and losing.
Oh,
That was a real story. And it's been really, really hard. And right now, it's been shifting, and it has shifted. I think we can say shifted to a new market. It's still a seller's market.
Yeah.
Our inventory is increasing, but the cool thing is it's giving buyers an opportunity to see a home, think about a home, pray about a home, and go for it if it's right for them. And you're not having to compete against 10, 15, 20, 30 offers at some points that we had. So it's moving into a healthier environment and not balanced. It's still a seller's market, but it's moving in that direction.
Well, that's very encouraging to hear.
Very encouraging for buyers.
Especially, don't you think that there have been some buyers in the last 2 years that were in that environment that just said, forget
Throw your
this.
hands up, I'm done. And maybe they wanted to keep going, but they couldn't. I mean, you can't compete with $100,000 cash if you don't have that.
Right.
And if you're financing it or putting, even 5% down is a lot of money. And so to go beyond that was not reasonable for a lot of people. And so it's really exciting to see buyers have a chance and have a shot and be able to get out there and go get something. We just had buyers do that.
Yeah.
So it's super exciting. So
yeah, in fact, we just closed a week or two ago with some buyers that got seller concessions, right?
Which is so rare. We haven't seen seller concessions for years, and now there's an opportunity where sellers are willing to offer concessions in certain circumstances. So maybe you have saved up your down payment, but you need a little bit more to get those closing costs, and in some cases, sellers would be willing to do that. So that's really exciting for buyers.
Yeah, well, some of you buyers, if you did get a little tired in the last couple of years and you put it on hold, definitely can give Sarah or myself a call to be able to talk about that and see how things are looking now. One of the things that I do hear buyers, some are a little on the fence because of some of the things that are being said in the media. Maybe watching the interest rates. And so I just was going to address, with the interest rates being higher than they were. Again, the last 2 years were so unusual.
They were.
So really the interest rate now is not insanely high by any means.
No.
It's really more average. But, the last 2 years we got a little spoiled. But one of the things that you can always do is you do have an opportunity in the next 12 to 24 months to refinance, but you can't go back and buy your home for a lower price.
Exactly. And one of the little catchphrases going around right now is marry the house, date the rate. And I think that's a great thing because when you follow financial planners and they get the input of people who are giving financial advice, the real estate market will continue to increase. You won't be able to buy this house at this price next year because it will continue to increase. But your rate you could change. So if you're feeling nervous or scared that, the rates are too high, those go up and down and you can refinance, which is pretty easy to do.
That's right.
But the housing market will still continue to increase. Maybe not the crazy increases that we've seen, 20%, but maybe more in the single digits, which would be normal and healthy for the market to increase year over year.
I appreciate you talking about that because I think that is another fear. Sometimes you'll hear people say, I don't want to buy because I'm going to lose money or the homes are going to go down in value. Is that true?
I mean, it has happened over time. We have had dips and recessions in markets, but it is pretty rare and they recover. And so I think that if you are buying an investment, and I know that you have something to speak to on investments, depending on how long you're going to be in your home, most likely you will see a return on that investment over time.
And it's interesting, as you were talking about recession, we do seem to be heading towards one, right? And if you look historically at the last 7 recessions, 6 out of the 7 had home values go up after the recession.
Right.
Only the 2007, which was a completely unique situation.
But did recover.
And it did recover, yeah. So yeah, we don't expect to see homes go down in value, maybe just not appreciate as fast as they did again the last couple of years. So yeah, and as far as I do have a couple of tools that might be helpful if you are thinking about an investment property, and let me know what area you're looking in. I can do an investment analysis and show you cash on cash return.
Oh, that's super helpful.
Yeah, take a look at where it would be smart, and in fact we're practicing what we preach as well. A couple months ago, my husband and I bought an investment property, and
congratulations.
We're thrilled about it. It's such a great opportunity, and so yes, there are many wonderful opportunities. Another chart that I can show you here is net worth in America.
Right.
Really, the top 1% of wealthy people, they have 10.8 million in net worth. And you can see all the way to like the 50% of the wealthiest people in America have 500,000 in net worth. And what's interesting about that is that 2/3 of that net worth is in home equity.
That's incredible.
Isn't that amazing?
That is really amazing. Real estate is a great place to gain equity.
It sure is. So, well, we thank you for listening, and hopefully this has answered some of your questions, and probably not all of them. And so Sarah and I would just like to welcome you to give us a call. If you'd like to just talk, chat, also, comparing, rent versus own. If you haven't bought your first home, we have some tools that can show you what you would pay for rent in the next 10 years versus what you would pay if you decide to purchase, to see how that works for you. So please give us a call. Let us know. We love working together to serve you, take care of you, and we'd love to answer any questions that you may have.